Emma stepped out of her small wooden house, her heart heavy with sadness. The quiet of the village felt suffocating, so she walked aimlessly, letting the cool breeze brush against her face. She didn't realize how far she had wandered until the village disappeared behind her, replaced by towering trees and the hushed whispers of the forest. Lost in thought, she kicked at the fallen leaves when something caught her eye. A cluster of butterflies dancing in the sunlight. Among them, one shimmered unlike any other, its wings glowing softly like trapped moonlight. Drawn to its beauty, Emma reached out and let her fingers graze its delicate wings. The moment she touched it, a pulse of magic surged through the air. The butterfly burst into a swirl of golden light, expanding and shifting until a magnificent white horse stood before her, its mane flowing like silver silk. Emma stumbled back, her breath caught in her throat. The horse lowered its head, inviting her closer. Trembling with excitement, she reached out again, this time placing her hand on its muzzle. Without a second thought, she climbed onto its back. As soon as she did, the horse reared up and took off, galloping through the forest with a speed that made the world blur around her. The ride was exhilarating, the wind sweeping away her sorrow. They raced past ancient trees and sparkling brooks until finally they emerged near a breathtaking waterfall. Mist rose like a dream, and the water cascaded down like liquid diamonds. Standing near the edge was a young man, his dark horse beside him. His clothes were rich, his posture noble, but his eyes held warmth. He turned at the sound of hooves, his gaze locking onto Emma's. For the first time that day, she smiled. "Looks like fate has its own way of leading us," the prince said, stepping forward. And in that enchanted place, beneath the whispering trees and the roaring waterfall, a new chapter in Emma's life began, one she never could have imagined.